My name is Jeff Clayton. I'm the Executive Director of the American Bail Coalition. Last week I spent in lovely Sacramento, California, which smelled like smoke and homeless people.
Third question is, where in Colorado are you from? I grew up and graduated from high school in Durango.
I actually live in Grand Lake, Colorado, so 8,700 feet. Beautiful weather. Come on up. We'll go hit the fishing boat.
My name is Stephen Owens. I am state representative in the 74th House District in the state of Kansas.
My one piece of advice is it almost cast a cloud on your testimony that you didn't start out with, I'm vice president of the Bail Bond Association in Kansas, that I make my money in the bail business and that I make my money in the monitoring business. It almost, if Chairman Curcio hadn't looked it up online, we would have never known that. You come back before this committee again, at least in the Senate, I want you to lead with that before you say anything else.
You're absolutely correct, and I should have laid with that. First of all, I am a past president of the association. When I was elected as representative 4 years ago, I stepped down from that association, no longer part of that association, just so you know. Being in the criminal defendant management business, you're 100% correct.
I've never seen it where police don't want to do anything, and that's basically the way it is in Tennessee. You can call for assistance in any county, and you cannot get assistance because they do not care. Their position is, hey, as soon as I take them downtown, guess what? They're going to just let them go. So, you know, it's really crazy what's going on. Go to Murfreesboro Road and Thompson Lane and just watch the parking lot right there behind the MAPCO. You have people barefooted. You have women who are, just completely just drugged out, selling themselves, and pimps and prostitutes, which the police used to arrest them. They don't anymore. They just let them do what they do. Everybody's getting high. People are shooting up, bad cocaine.
It's just always just a few things that will spoil your whole crop. You don't get the beetle bugs out of your cucumbers or your squash, and they eat all your plants to kill it. And so just a few things that we need to do. Perhaps while let's say 95% of the people are doing well, we just need to find a way to call the other 3 or 4 or 5% because they give the other 95% a bad name.
But I tell you what I've heard about Davidson County and times, and I know there's been people that's been right here causing problems right here in this building and in the Capitol. And your DA here in Davidson County, and he may be listening, but he's not prosecuting these people that needs to be prosecuted. He's turning them loose and letting them go. That's a bad thing for Davidson County, and he needs to be removed, and somebody elected in that position that would be good for Davidson County that would prosecute these people. We want to help the bail bondsman industry because we need you. Our system needs you. So I'm very open to what do we need to do to make things better for every one of us. We need to get another DA in Davidson County to help you out.
Focus on my bow tie won't confuse me with Senator Bell.
I'm also a mother that is a bail agent. And if I cry, excuse me. My daughter got on meth, had a $1,000 bond. I did not bond my kid because when she was in jail, I knew she wasn't smoking meth and I wasn't getting that call. Not this mama. When she agreed to go to rehab, I wrote that bond. I bought her what she needed and we're 2 months sober. And I wouldn't change it for nothing. I'm also that bondsman that when that mama calls and says my daughter's in jail, she's got a $5,000 bond. I don't care who calls you, don't write it. 6.5 years later, 2 Saturdays ago, her 10-year-old little boy looked at me and said, "You saved my mama." I said, "No, honey, I didn't. God saved your mama. He used me to do it because he knew I would not write that bond."